Nearly everyone knows of Nintendo, and most kids these days love playing the Nintendo Switch. But they started out a lot differently over 130 years ago. Welcome to Fun Facts. When you think of Nintendo, you probably think of the video game consoles that you or your kids grew up with: Super Nintendo, Game Boy, and most recently, the Nintendo Switch. But the gaming company didn't just spring up in the 1980s. In fact, it was founded a long time before any of us were born. Fun fact, Nintendo was founded in 1889, over 130 years ago, and originally sold hand-made playing cards known as Hanafuda. The company back then bears almost no resemblance to the Nintendo we know and love today. Nintendo went through several major changes over the decades, and in 1959 changed its name to Nintendo Playing Card. They entered into a partnership with Walt Disney in order to use the Disney characters on their cards. Only 4 years later, in 1963, they shortened their name to just Nintendo. As playing cards became less popular, they started new ventures in rice, taxi services, and even brothels. None of those options worked out, so in 1970, they made the first electronic toy gun, which was later the inspiration for the gun on the NES console. After making several gaming consoles through the 1970s, and working on arcade machines as well as handheld devices over the next few decades, their next big thing was coming. The company finally released the NES gaming system, which went on to sell 62 million units worldwide and set the record for the longest surviving gaming system. From there came the Game Boy Color, Super Nintendo, the Virtual Boy, in '64, Game Boy Advance, GameCube, Nintendo DS, Nintendo Wii, Nintendo 3DS, Wii U, and finally the Nintendo Switch. So next time you are playing your Nintendo Switch, think about where it came from, a humble company that used to hand-make playing cards. We hope you enjoyed this fun fact. If you enjoyed the video, consider subscribing. Otherwise, check out some other facts that will truly amaze you.